the China is the land of the dragon, right? The China is the land of the dragon. But the point is, but yeah, so in the Chinese world is prepared, prepared that way. We didn't even know that. But you know, in China, for example, it's the China is the land of the dragon, right? So it's a dragon, and in Asia, East Asian culture, the dragon is like, you know, it's like in China, it's like God, okay? It's like a god, okay? It represents the Shangdi or the Huangdi, who is the yellow emperor, okay? And so the yellow emperor he's the only one that can wear the gold and the yellow robe with the blue dragon on it with the 5 fingers, right? And the Korean king, for example, he could only wear a red robe, right? He could not wear a yellow robe. Otherwise, they would be challenged the Chinese emperor and they would get wiped out. Korea was a vassal state to China, Mongol, Manchu for 5,000 years. Being raped, pillaged, and plundered approximately every 5 years, on average, right? So, 1,000 times over 5,000 year history. So Korea is a slave state to China. So I get it. I definitely get it. That's why they don't like the Chinese. I get it. Totally understandable. Totally understand. right? Right? And but the point is, it's a land of the dragon, right? And so in the West, it's usually, oh, China's land of dragon. That's Satan's serpent. To Satan is they worship Satan, right? But for example, the dragon is a composition. It's not a real serpent, obviously. It is a composition of all the different animals, right? So it's got the reindeer horns. It's got the cow nose. It's got the lion's teeth. It's got the whiskers of the carp. It's got the scales of the fish. It's got the body of the snake. It's got the feet of the eagle. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it's not a Western dragon, like, you know what I'm saying. It's like a compilation of all the different animals. Okay. Anyways, the point is, when father was born, because they were not Christian yet, when father was born, Chumonim, the mother, she's like the Maria. Chumonim had a dream. This is a mongshi, mean like baby dream. In Asia, that's a big thing. In the West, you don't have that. It's a vision and a dream about a child that's supposed to be born, and that's called a mongshi. Okay, that's a very common in the West. Japanese, Korean people, y'all know what that is. Okay, but in the West, you have no clue. You don't have that. That is not. What was your mongshi about your baby? What? You don't have it. Okay, okay. Temong, or mongshi. So the in the womb dream, or about the womb dream, right? And so this is very common in Asia to have East Asia to have a dream about the baby, some kind of vision about the baby. Okay. So when father was born in the baby womb, then Chumonim had a vision, right? And that's the ones that we're making now. We're commissioning with the 2 white dragons that are coming out. The white dragons, the 5-finger white dragon that's coming out. So the 2 white dragons came out when father was born. That's why, for example, father's bloodline, father's brothers and sisters, all the males are named Yong. They have a Yong in their name, which means dragon. Okay, so the 2 white dragons come out in the dream. Okay, and for the people they're not Christian yet, so they're Confucius, they're in Buddhism land, but they're still in this. In that realm, in that land, that's the most auspicious heavenly beast that can ever appear. You understand? Right? So just like, you know, if in the Egyptian kings, they're having visions that they can understand through the Egyptian lens that God has given them for Joseph to interpret. Right? So the white dragons come up in father's Temong Mongshi dream. The Temong dream. It's a sign of tremendous auspicious, some world-changing, cosmic-shaking person is coming. You understand? That's what it means. Like, especially when the five-finger dragons come out, that's the sign of the emperor. As the Koreans are the slaves to the Chinese, who is the emperor, right? So this is the slaves are saying, and these white dragons are bowing and they're protecting this baby. So it means that the emperor is going to bow to this baby. You understand what I'm saying? That is a real historical Chumonim dream.